Hello everyone, Dan at Ochoco Bushcraft. Well, let me start by saying I've never done a video quite like this before. And for those of you who don't want to watch because you're wanting to see some action, I apologize. I'm just going to be talking in this video, but it's something that I really wanted to come out and say. There are certain brands, certain items that I have used over the years where those companies and that item just performed above and beyond, my greatest expectations. And their customer service, I've got to see it in person, firsthand, and I'm 100% behind the companies. I support their ideas, I support their goals, their standards, their code of conduct, and the product itself. And so what I've done in recent videos is I've started giving these specific items shout outs in the description of the videos. I'm not getting paid to do this, and the companies didn't come to me and ask me to do this because I have got to use the product, experience how it works, gotten to know, the owners of the companies, or at least, those who are higher up, how they treat people, witness firsthand and experience their customer service, and see that in every single area, they're like a step above the rest. I went to them and I said, hey, would it be okay if I called your brand or this item of your brand the official such and such of Ochoco Bushcraft? And there's 3 companies I have done that with so far. There's a 4th one that I am in talks with now, and they have all said yes. So I'm not getting paid by them. They didn't come to me, I went to them. I tell you that over the past couple of years, I have had a lot of companies ask me to endorse their products, from caffeine-filled chewing gum to Chinese survival kits. And I'll be honest, that I probably could have made a lot of money, but this isn't about the money. This is about my own integrity. When I test a product and I come to you guys and I say, I'm giving this 2 thumbs up, I'm standing on my integrity. Or if I take a product like I'm about to tell you about 3 here and say, this is the official such and such of Ochoco Bushcraft, that's my integrity. Sorry guys, I had some ash come down on the phone. I wanted to blow off. I got a fire going right back here behind me, early morning fire. But anyways, as I was saying, it's, for me, it's about honesty and integrity. That's most important. And these companies, when I say a company is the official item or brand of Ochoco Bushcraft, in my experience, they have put their customers above profit as well. So as I said, I've been asked for all kinds of things. A lot of Chinese made tools and survival kits and companies, and they've wanted to put me on their payroll and stuff. And I just looked at it and said, absolutely not. Number 1, I don't use it. Number 2, I wouldn't use it. And number 3, I'm not about to tell anybody else to use it, period. And then there's a lot of items, a lot of gear that I consider to be excellent gear. SE knives, I've used them for years. Grand's Force Brook, I got my Grand's Force Brook hatchet on my side right now. Victorinox Swiss Army knives, things like that. The Nalgene stainless steel bottle, I give them 2 thumbs up in my reviews. Those are my favorite, some of my favorite items that I carry with me all the time. But I have not gotten to know the owners. I have not got to experience their customer service firsthand. So I can't take it up to the level and say, this is the official, such and such of Ochoco Bushcraft. It's only those that I would call elite brands. So let me tell you about the 3 right now, and you'll see this in the description of my videos. This is something I want to start doing, to be a blessing to those companies. And if they choose to come back and say, hey, Ochoco Bushcraft uses our product, or, this is the official product, this is the official item of Ochoco Bushcraft, more power to them. I actually hope that they go out and do that, and that we can remain in good communication and a good relationship. But again, when something comes to that level for me, I want to share it with you guys. I want to tell you about it. I want to tell you how much I believe in the product and in the people behind the product. So Spec-Ops Brand backpacks. This is my winter pack right here. It's big and heavy. It's the Ultimate Assault Pack is the one that Spec-Ops Brand calls it. It's their biggest pack. I've got loaded up with tons of food, extra wool clothing, big queen size wool blanket, canvas tarp, full size axe. The thing's heavy. All my winter gear. You got my kuksa on here for drinking hot cocoa by the fire. And right here beside it, I'm gonna turn you guys, is the Spec-Ops Brand EDC pack. Come spring, summer, fall, I'll switch over to this pack when we get out of the snow. I still have a wool blanket, but it's a smaller wool blanket rolled up inside of a canvas tarp, so it takes up less room. I have less gear. I don't have all the extra clothing, all the extra winter gear in here. It's still a Spec-Ops Brand pack. This is the EDC pack. Those are Spec-Ops Brand is the best backpacks I have ever used. They're not the most comfortable, okay? I'll be honest, come out and say it. They're not the most comfortable, but they are a step above any brand I have used in ruggedness. I have been dragging this one around out here for years. I mean, literally dragging it through the brush. It has been jabbed with every sharp limb and stick that you can imagine, and dropped accidentally into the rocks and everything else, and it hasn't broke a stitch. Take it to the next level. Customer service is phenomenal. Their warranty, their guarantee on their packs is the best I've seen. And I got to know the owner, CEO, very well. He recently passed away from cancer. Jeff was his name. And Jeff used to call me up on the phone once in a while and he'd say, Dan, I want to send you one of my packs. I want you to take it out to the woods. I want you to use it. I want you to abuse it. I want you to drag it through the brush and then come back, and I want you to be brutally honest. He goes, if there's something about it you don't like, if there's something that you think should be changed, he goes, I want to hear about it. Jeff was one of those rare guys that would put the customer above the profit. He talked about the company that he had worked for before he started his own and how they started to cut corners. Let's use a less expensive, cheaper stitching. It's not as strong, but we can get by with it. Let's cut some corners here. And he would have absolutely nothing to do with that. So he broke away and started his own company where the customer and the quality of the gear was first. And so I've been talking to them to make sure that with Jeff's passing, nothing has changed, and they have assured me they are standing behind what Jeff built that company to be 100%. And a quick story, several years ago, I was in a survival training gathering with another gentleman who had been over in, I believe, Desert Storm, Iraq, and he had a Spec-Ops Brand pack, their mid-size one, and he took a bullet through his pack. And so when he got back and he called up Spec-Ops Brand and he talked to Jeff and said, hey, I need to order a new pack. Jeff found out what happened. He sent him out a brand new one for free. I mean, who else is going to send you a free pack because it got a bullet hole in it? So that's the kind of people at Spec-Ops Brand. Another company that I'm fairly new to, but I believe in this product 100% is Rec Pack. I've got both the chocolate and the vanilla. This is, so by the way, Spec-Ops Brand is the official backpacks of Ochoco Bushcraft. This is the official survival nutrition drink of Ochoco Bushcraft. The reason I believe in this so much, a couple things. One, I competed in powerlifting off and on for decades. Also competed in bodybuilding when I was a teenager. I was a certified fitness trainer shortly out of high school, studied sports nutrition. So I know what this is. The ingredients are absolutely phenomenal and a step above anything else on the market like this. Whey protein, you know, good whole oat flour and maltodextrin carbohydrates, 91 grams of carbs in a shot with, what is it, like something like 42 grams of protein, I believe it is, 41 grams of protein in this one. You add water. I just did a video on this. You just pour water in, shake it, drink it. 700 calories, 90 grams of protein, or of carbs, 40 grams of the same protein that I take after my workouts. Throw it under the seat of your pickup. you know, in your vehicle, in a bug out bag. Let it sit there for a year in 100-degree heat, in freezing heat. It doesn't matter. Get it out a year from now, add water, drink it down. You're good to go. The company is veteran owned, veteran ran, and they support disabled veterans. They support the military. In fact, it says right here on each package, service disabled veteran owned. I believe in the company. I believe in the product. I believe in what they're doing. I use it. It's in my packs. It's in my vehicle. It's out here with me every time I'm out here. And finally, the third company that is now an official part of Ochoco Bushcraft, the official knife of Ochoco Bushcraft, or knives of Ochoco Bushcraft, are Architect knives. I have been doing a lot of tests and a lot of work with Architect knives. I started with the 8.5, then I did a review on the 3.5, the 4.5. I have been out here regularly using the 5.5, which actually has become my single favorite knife. I like it better than the Essies I've used. I like it better than the Beckers I've used. It is the most comfortable knife I have ever held in my hand for my grip, the balance, the design, everything. I absolutely love it. And I have got to know the owner very well. I actually knew the previous owner, which was Ethan is the present owner. I knew his dad, and his dad and I spent a lot of time on the phone talking about knives. He would ask me questions. He would ask me for my input. I got to be involved a little bit in like the handles. It was my idea to bring on the woodland camo canvas micarta handles. That's an Ochoco Bushcraft idea. And I have come to just really not only love their knives, but again, the customer service is a step above and beyond any other knife company that I have worked with. You know, they care more about you. They care more about their quality of their product than they do about the profit margin. And again, that's just rare today. So many companies, it's all about the profit. Can we make a cut here? Can we make a cut there? Can we still keep the customer happy, not give them something that's quite as good, make more money, you know? But these companies are not like that. And so these three companies, again, Spec-Ops Brand, the official backpack of Ochoco Bushcraft; Rec Pack, the official survival nutrition drink of Ochoco Bushcraft; and Architect Knives, the official knife brand of Ochoco Bushcraft, are a step above and beyond any companies that I have dealt with. There's a fourth one now. Like I said, I am talking with them. I have been using their products, love it. Talking more and more about their customer service and different things, and we'll go from there. But as these brands grow, they'll be in the description. And I want to add, again, I'm not getting paid, but if the opportunity comes for me to get one of these companies to give you guys a discount, I'm definitely going to do that. And so I'll just mention again, it'll be in the description. On the Rec Pack drink, if you're a first-time orderer, first-time customer, using the code Ochoco25, all in capital letters, you can get 25% off your first order. And this stuff is awesome. I'm not getting nothing for saying that. I went to them and asked, can I get a discount from you guys for my viewers, for the people I train and work with? So again, Dan at Ochoco Bushcraft, and I know guys, you're used to seeing me out here doing stuff, but I just felt I wanted to take a time out and go over with you what I was doing that was new, because in the past few videos, these items have started to show up in the descriptions, and I wanted to tell you what that's about, why, where I'm coming from, about my own integrity, my own, moral code, that I will not compromise. I will not endorse a product that I do not use, and I will only call a product the official something of Ochoco Bushcraft if the product, the item, the customer service, the people behind the product, their own integrity are a step above and beyond everybody else that I have dealt with. So guys, Dan at Ochoco Bushcraft, and if you have not checked out any of these companies, I ask, check them out. If you're looking for a pack, if you're looking for a survival nutrition meal or drink for your bug out bag, get home bag, survival pack, whatever vehicle, check out Rec Pack. And if you're in the market for a knife, check out Architect Knives. It's awesome on their website because you get to build your own knife right on the screen, turn it around 360 degrees, try out every handle, every sheath, whatever, before you order, and build it right before your eyes. Take care, everyone, and next video, I promise, back to doing bushcraft. Take care.